This news update is brought to you by
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Wednesday, July 16, 2014. I'm Kmar Jordan. Good afternoon. Not true. There are no sweetheart deals between the operators of Coverley Housing Development and the government. So says Finance Minister Chris Sinclair as he rubbishes reports that the state-owned National Housing Corporation agreed to purchase unsold homes at the Christchurch development. Speaking in the House of Assembly last night, Mr. Sinclair said the arrangement has not changed from what it was originally, in which the NHC gets a percentage of each sale.
It is that type of dangerous foolishness, Mr. Speaker, sir, that gives people the impression that people are in government making sweetheart deals with people. And I want to say that nothing can be further from the truth in relation to that project at Coverley. It is simply not true.
They've been seeking an audience with top officials of government, and after months of waiting, the University of West Indies Guild of Students President Devani Paris says he's happy with the outcome of a meeting with Prime Minister Frendel Stewart and Education Minister Ronald Jones. The Guild officials met with the government officials this week to thrash out issues on the proposed tuition fees starting this September. Paris tells Barbados Today two of the major items up for discussion were the Student Revolving Loan Fund and the difficulty by students to acquire loans from financial institutions.
We're hoping that a number of the protocols as it relates to the loan scheme are reviewed. And at this point, we can say positively that we received very positive feedback when we mentioned some of the issues that we had necessarily with the loan scheme and some of the restrictions that it put in place for the average student. As we mentioned again, the two sureties was really a major concern because most poor Barbadians do not have a person who can guarantee a loan for them, who is working for enough money to guarantee a loan for them. And therefore that removed their ability to access education. That was a major concern for us at the Guild of Students. And the positive response that we received from the offices of the Minister of Education and Prime Minister has been very encouraging.
Meantime, disgruntled LIAT pilots are en route to the law courts. The Leeward Islands Pilot Association has filed an injunction before the Antigua High Court to block the airline from moving its pension funds. The pilots, who collectively own 41% of the funds, charged that the company transferred $5 million from the Antigua Commercial Bank to First Bank in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, without their permission. LIALPA President Captain Patterson Thompson tells Barbados Today he's concerned the account could be seized and the money could be forfeited if anything happens to LIAT. He says the situation is totally unacceptable and frustrating.
As far as LIALPA is concerned, that money was moved without permission. It is not their money to move, and we want that money back. Now, what I have done, instructed our lawyers, is to place an injunction on LIAT. The hearing is being held on Thursday coming at 9 a.m. that LIAT cannot have any more activity in terms of moving monies out of that bank account anymore.
Meantime, LIAT has assured that the pilots' funds are safe.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hey, I'm Charlie, the customer at Don Show on the Alpha for Palmer, the original Batman, Captain O, small B, small F for short, you call me. This is the Nirvana experience. I am feeling perfect happiness, pure joy, and this is bliss. Because Barbados Today, in association with Wednesday 2000, presents Tales of Nirvana. Yes, listen to me, why? Because Wednesday 2000, the band is Nirvana. This is Kudumment, the 2040 experience. And what they want you to do, if you believe that you know what Nirvana is, and you can get more Nirvana than me, you have more perfect happiness than me, more pure joy than me, more bliss than me, take a 60-second video, upload it to Tears of Nirvana at BarbadosToday.bb. Yes, and they will upload it to Facebook. People will like it or don't like it, but I know you want them to like it, and you can win 2 costumes for Wednesday 2014, which is Nirvana. This is Kaduma the 2040 experience. Hey, for further information, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb. You hear me? www.barbadostoday.bb. Nirvana, Nirvana, Nirvana.
To news of the region now, Vincentian Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves is warning CARICOM against linking the fight against HIV/AIDS with the gay rights agenda. Dr. Gonsalves says while HIV/AIDS is an open subject in the region, there are a number of advocacy groups that are trying to extend the boundaries to include gay rights. He says heads of government did not agree with several elements of a declaration tabled before them at the recent summit in Antigua because of the link. Dr. Gonsalves is adamant that the central issue must be the fight against HIV/AIDS. Internationally, a major sting operation in the United Kingdom leads to the arrest of 660 suspected pedophiles. According to police, the suspects included doctors, teachers, social care workers, former police officers, and scout leaders. The suspects, 39 of whom are registered sex offenders, allegedly accessed indecent images of children online, while some committed serious sexual assault. The operation was conducted over a 6-month period. And on that worrying note, we end our noon update. But be sure to join us again at 6 o'clock this evening. Until then, you can log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, remember to like us on Facebook for more news and sports. I'm Kamar Jordan. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you soon.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.